Tutankhamun was ready for the afterlife.
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most momentous archaeological discoveries that completely reshaped our understanding of human history.
These statues, they're important for this island.
Yeah.
They're pretty much everything for heritage, but also in economic system here as well.
Number 10, Dead Sea Scrolls.
Dr. Ira Rabin is analyzing the ink of the scrolls. She believes each scribe made up his own unique ink.
In 1947, a young boy tending goats near the Dead Sea discovered a trove of ancient manuscripts in a remote cave. This event would change our understanding of the Bible. Over 1,000 ancient scrolls were uncovered in 11 caves near Qumran, dating from 250 BCE to 70 CE.
The piecemeal discovery of tens of thousands of fragments from hundreds of scrolls makes it impossible to know exactly where each piece came from.
The scrolls, primarily written in Hebrew and Aramaic, include biblical texts, deuterocanonical writings, and works by a strict Messianic Jewish sect. The Dead Sea Scrolls became one of the most crucial contemporary texts for understanding the Jewish context from which early Christianity would evolve. They have since been held at the Israel Museum, located in Jerusalem.
So you see we do layers individually and then unwrap them individually. And then all of those unwrapped layers all line up.
Number 9, Cave of Altamira.
These figures were painted between 22,000 and 13,000 years ago. Deer, buffalo, and horses were vividly depicted with intricate shadings.
The Cave of Altamira is a UNESCO World Heritage Site located in Spain. It was first discovered in 1868 by Modesto Cubillas, who found Paleolithic-era paintings on the walls, the earliest of which were made some 36,000 years ago. These intricate artworks primarily depict bison, revealing the advanced artistic skills and cultural expression of prehistoric humans. Archaeologically, Altamira provides crucial insights into the lives of hunter-gatherers, specifically their environment and social structures.
Bison come to life, move and charge as if straight from reality, that of life itself, and that of an age-old backdrop in which animals and people maintained a sustainable balance.
The publication of these drawings, which didn't occur until 1880, revolutionized our understanding of prehistoric art and prompted the study of similar sites around the world. The pigments used reveal knowledge of natural materials, while the cave's geology informs researchers about climate conditions during the Ice Age.
Young Maria had caught sight of the first gallery of prehistoric paintings ever to be discovered. Now, many more have since come to light in caves all around the world, but these at Altamira are still considered among the most beautiful.
Number 8, Easter Island, Moai.
This Polynesian outpost blossomed in isolation, developing a distinct architectural and artistic culture.
The Moai of Rapa Nui, also known as Easter Island, are monumental statues carved between the years 1250 and 1500. They are representations of the Rapa Nui's ancestral leaders and serve as a testament to their social and political structures. The Moai provide insight into intricate construction techniques used hundreds of years ago. They also reflect the incredible organization and collaboration required to transport these massive statues.
It's that falling point that actually makes it possible for the statue to move. It puts it in a dynamic position so that all you need to do is add the rocking part and it starts to walk.
In addition, there is some information to be gleaned from the placement of the Moai, as they are located in a position that not only faces the sunset during the equinox, but also aligns with the moon. These statues embody the Rapa Nui's identity and belief system, showcasing their artistry and reverence for ancestors.
I would say one of the most rewarding things has been that science and oral tradition that's been passed down for generations converged on exactly the same answer.
Number 7, the Aztec Calendar Stone. The Aztec Calendar Stone, or Sunstone, is a gigantic sculpture discovered in 1790 beneath Mexico City. Dating back to the early 16th century, the stone is covered in intricate carvings depicting Aztec cosmology. It reflects the belief that the world had gone through 4 previous cycles of creation and destruction, called suns, before the current one. The Aztecs were the fifth sun, which they believed would eventually end in catastrophe. The stone serves as a crucial artifact in understanding Aztec mythology, astronomy, and their complex calendar system. Its discovery revolutionized the world's perception of pre-Columbian civilizations, highlighting their sophistication and cultural richness.
According to the Aztec myth, each age had lasted hundreds of years and ended in destruction.
It also sparked interest in Mesoamerican archaeology, leading to further exploration of ancient American cultures. Number 6. Machu Picchu.
Why do the Incas build places like Machu Picchu instead of pyramids? What is the purpose of this city in the clouds?
Machu Picchu, an ancient Incan city nestled in the Andes Mountains of Peru, gained global attention when it was rediscovered by American explorer Hiram Bingham in 1911. The city's architectural design is extraordinary, replete with advanced agricultural terraces and intricate stonework that seamlessly blends with the natural landscape.
The feat of engineering does seem otherworldly at times, because even though the ashlar technique was used throughout the Incan Empire, which was a way that the stones were carved and they fit together in a sort of puzzle piece, how do you do it at the top of a mountain?
It's a remarkable engineering achievement, especially at such a high elevation, that showcases the advanced skills of the Inca civilization. The site also offers insights into their culture, religion, and society. The discovery of Machu Picchu significantly transformed modern perceptions of pre-Columbian societies and challenged long-held Western biases that had labeled them as primitive and inferior.
We want to know as much as possible about the habits and customs of the Incas. What was their relationship with nature, with the gods?
Number 5. Angkor Wat.
Angkor Wat's walls are covered with 12,900 square feet of bas-relief carvings. Executed with great skill and artistic sophistication, the reliefs are considered a masterpiece in their own right.
The largest religious monument on Earth, Angkor Wat was built in the early 12th century by the Khmer Empire in present-day Cambodia. Originally a Hindu temple dedicated to Vishnu, it was later converted into a Buddhist holy site. This architectural marvel, filled with one-of-a-kind bas-reliefs, is designed to represent the geography surrounding Mount Meru, a structure in Hindu mythology.
These massive works skillfully harnessed river and rainwater to quench the thirst of some 750,000 residents in the world's largest pre-industrial city.
The rediscovery of Angkor Wat by Westerners in the 19th century cemented the obvious religious and technological sophistication of the Khmer civilization. It also spurred further exploration of forgotten civilizations, enriching global archaeology and highlighting the importance of preserving ancient heritage. Today, Angkor Wat stands as a symbol of Cambodia's identity and national pride, and is depicted on the country's flag.
When the Khmer Empire collapsed, the temples of Angkor were lost to the world for over 400 years.
Number 4. Pompei.
In the east, archaeologists discover an arena for gladiator fights. And in the west, they unearth 2 theaters.
Pompei, an ancient Roman city buried by the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 CE, offers an extraordinary snapshot of life frozen in time. Rediscovered in the late 16th century, Pompeii's significance lies in its well-preserved structures, artifacts, and human remains. Citizens were frozen in the places they died, serving as some sort of time capsule for modern scholars. The city provides an unparalleled view into daily life in ancient Rome. Excavations revealed homes, shops, streets, frescoes, and even graffiti. The discovery of Pompeii transformed archaeology by introducing modern excavation techniques and fostering public interest in ancient civilizations. It allowed historians to study Roman culture in unprecedented detail and has since influenced art, literature, and popular imagination.
Today, teams are finding new clues about how those people lived, carefully putting the pieces back together.
Seeing something for the first time in almost 2,000 years.
Number 3, Terracotta Army.
So this was going to be his army in the afterlife?
Yeah, in afterlife, to protect him.
The discovery of the Terracotta Army in 1974 near Xi'an, China, revealed a vast underground complex. Archaeologists found the statues guarding the tomb of Emperor Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor of China. The sheer scale and detail of the figures is unrivaled by anything discovered before or since. Thousands of life-sized warriors, horses, and chariots, each uniquely crafted to protect the emperor in the afterlife.
He ordered his real army to be recreated in clay and buried with him, ready to fight his battles in the afterlife.
The site offers critical insights into the artistry, military organization, and belief systems of the Qin dynasty. It revolutionized our understanding of ancient Chinese history, showing the immense power Emperor Qin wielded in his quest for immortality. Globally, it heightened interest in Chinese archaeology, which has undergone a renaissance in the last half-century.
You can tell from their hairstyle, their we call headgears, and you can tell their different ranks.
Number 2. Tutankhamun's tomb.
The interior of the chamber gradually loomed before one, with its strange and wonderful medley of extraordinary and beautiful objects heaped upon one another.
The discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb in 1922 by Howard Carter in Egypt's Valley of the Kings stunned the world. In an area notorious for grave robbing, the tomb was remarkably intact. It contained around 5,000 artifacts, including the pharaoh's golden death mask. It was the first solid evidence of the immense wealth and artistry of ancient Egypt.
At the heart of the tomb is a sparsely decorated burial room, modestly painted and with no carving.
The mummy shed light on the religious and cultural practices of the New Kingdom. Most importantly, Carter's methods became the gold standard, emphasizing the importance of meticulous excavation and preservation of ancient artifacts. This discovery made the relatively unknown Pharaoh Tutankhamun globally famous, sparking what has been dubbed Tutmania. His tomb had a profound influence on modern art, fashion, and popular culture.
This was the greatest treasure ever found in Egypt. Well over 2,000 objects of gold, alabaster, lapis, and precious jewels made thousands of years ago by master craftsmen.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. The Benin bronzes. These metal sculptures are the best example of cultural reparation from Western institutions.
The people of Benin made art with the brass, and all of the images charted the past. That's why every single scene covers kings and queen mothers.
Göbekli Tepe. It is one of the oldest known monuments on Earth, predating the invention of writing.
Now, many of these pillars have remarkable carvings on them, wonderful carvings and bas-reliefs of animals, birds, insects.
The Anglo-Saxon ship burial at Sutton Hoo. This site revealed that Anglo-Saxon society was shockingly cultured and sophisticated.
Phillips felt it was not appropriate work for one man, a gardener and a chauffeur. He took over the excavation, which was to become the richest archaeological find in British history.
The Suantaka grave. The grave challenged traditional views of gender roles in early medieval Scandinavia. Derinkuyu. It was a refuge for people fleeing wars and religious persecution for thousands of years.
What's really amazing, there are ventilation shafts leading from the deepest levels all the way to the top level, and there were even places in there for worship and even for livestock.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into Settings and switch on your notifications. Number 1. Rosetta Stone.
This is Greek. We can read this.
The Rosetta Stone, discovered in 1799 by Napoleon's army in Egypt, is a cornerstone of archaeological and linguistic history. The stone was inscribed in 196 BCE with 3 languages: Greek, Demotic, and hieroglyphics.
But translation wasn't easy. It took scholars 20 years to work it out because the stone is filled with jargon. The concepts here aren't simple.
After it was discovered, the Rosetta Stone became the key to translating ancient Egyptian writing, which had previously been indecipherable. This breakthrough made modern Egyptology possible, unlocking vast amounts of ancient Egyptian history, religion, and culture. As a result, the study of ancient languages and civilizations advanced almost overnight, contributing to the development of modern archaeology and the understanding of human history.
The riddle of the Rosetta Stone has been solved. The language and mysteries of the ancient Egyptians can now be understood.
Many of humanity's greatest treasures have been lost to time. Others have long since been pillaged and/or studied. Did we miss any of the world's greatest archaeological discoveries? Let us know in the comments below. Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.